This is Republic and I am Sharvin Sen. You're watching This Is Exclusive on a brand new avatar. On This Is Exclusive, we not only set the news agenda, but we also get you the biggest newsmakers. And from the team of This Is Exclusive, we promise to get you what no other channel would. Tonight, on the first episode of This Is Exclusive, we get you that big story. You must have heard about that allegations that have been leveled against the Aam Aadmi Party. Is there any Khalistani link? On This Is Exclusive, the two complainants of this particular case join us in the studio. We take them through those very questions about where exactly is the evidence coming from. Whether at all the Aam Aadmi Party has received around $16 million from Khalistani groups. And not just that, we also ask this question, where exactly are they getting this evidence from? Let's first take a look at the headlines we are tracking at this hour. The man who exposed Aam Aadmi Party, the K-Link whistleblower on Republic TV. Did Aam Aadmi Party get Khalistani link funds? Aam Aadmi Party says these are baseless allegations. Did Aam Aadmi Party chief Arvind Kejriwal meet Khalistani linked group leaders in United States of America? BJP protests outside Aam Aadmi Party headquarters, demands for answers whether at all there is any link to Khalistani groups. Akhilesh makes a sensational charge, says booth capturing being done in Uttar Pradesh. Aam Aadmi Party faces yet another allegation. This time, the LG has recommended an NIA investigation against Aam Aadmi Party chief Arvind Kejriwal. Now, this is what the LG says. He's received a complaint in which sensational allegations have been leveled. Aam Aadmi Party chief allegedly received $16 million from Khalistani groups. Not just that, there's also another allegation that he's met some Khalistani leaders in United States of America. Aam Aadmi Party says these are completely baseless allegations. Take a look at this report.
Trouble seems to be mounting for the Aam Aadmi Party. A day after Delhi LG VK Saxena recommended an NIA probe against the party for receiving political funding from Khalistani outfit, this after receiving a complaint seeking an inquiry into the matter. The letter says that Kejriwal met pro-Khalistani Sikh leaders in 2014 at the Richmond Hills Gurudwara in 2014. This meeting was a closed-door one. Ashu Mongia wrote to the LG on April 1 after reportedly coming across a video by Gurpatwant Singh Pannun. In the alleged video, Pannun claimed that his organization, Sikhs for Justice, gave $16 million to the Aam Aadmi Party.
मुझे मार्च 29-30 को मैंने एक वीडियो क्लिप देखा था सोशल मीडिया पे, जिसमें गुरपतवंत सिंह पन्नू जो सिख फॉर जस्टिस से हैं और खालिस्तानी संगठन है, ये सबको मालूम ही है। ये देखा तो इस पे आया क्लियर कि इन्होंने अरविंद केजरीवाल और आम आदमी पार्टी को फंडिंग की है, और उसको पूरा डिटेल में देखा। मैंने अपने लॉयर से बात की और लॉयर को दिया था। मेरे एडवोकेट हैं, एडवोकेट पवन श्री अग्रवाल, सुप्रीम कोर्ट में एडवोकेट ऑन रिकॉर्ड है। मैंने उनको दिया था भैया को, और देख के उनसे डिस्कस हुआ, कंप्लेंट रेडी कराई, और एक अप्रैल को ये मैंने कंप्लेंट दिया था, जो एलजी साहब को दिया था, सीबीआई डायरेक्टर, एनआईए डायरेक्टर, ईडी डायरेक्टर, सबको हमने दिया विद रिक्वेस्ट, और एक ये पेन ड्राइव साथ में दिया था वीडियो क्लिप का।
Chicago-based Dr. Munish Raizada, an ex-Aam Aadmi Party leader, has also leveled charges against him. Raizada was suspended from the party in 2015. The complainant duo submitted the letter to the LG with a pen drive and printout of some photos. While the Aam Aadmi Party continues to play a victim card, BJP has questioned its links with Khalistan.
मैं उनकी इस प्रोब का स्वागत करता हूं। अरविंद केजरीवाल का इन आतंकी संगठन से पुराना रिश्ता है। आपको ध्यान होगा 2017 विधानसभा चुनाव जब पंजाब में हो रहे थे, तब भी अरविंद केजरीवाल खालिस्तान लिबरेशन फ्रंट के नेता गुरविंदर सिंह के यहाँ रुके थे। तब भी ये पिक्चर वायरल हुई थी। तब भी हमने कहा था कि ऐसे लोगों के यहाँ जाना जो देश को तोड़ने की बात करते हैं, एक सूबे को अलग करने की बात करते हैं, ये देशद्रोह का मामला बनता है।
Let's now take you through some of the allegations that have been leveled against the Aam Aadmi Party. And let me also tell you this, viewers, Aam Aadmi Party says these are baseless allegations. Allegation number one. According to the Lieutenant Governor, he's received a complaint. The complainant is in Republic Studios. He'll be joined in a short while from now. The first allegation is that the Aam Aadmi Party, led by Arvind Kejriwal, received about $16 million. This is coming in from Khalistani groups between 2014 and 2022. Second, in the United States of America, particularly in Gurdwara Richmond Hills in New York, there was a meeting that took place between Arvind Kejriwal and a few other Khalistani leaders. Leveling this allegation is Dr. Munish Kumar Raizada, who's joining us in the studio. Thank you very much, Dr. Munish, for joining us on this broadcast. In a short while from now, Ashu Mongia, who also happens to be the other complainant. There are two complainants in the case. Both are joining us in the Republic Studios here right now. Mr. Raizada, you say that there was a meeting that took place inside a Gurdwara, Richmond Hills in the United States of America. What are the details that you can provide? Because you are, after all, an Aam Aadmi Party member, suspended back in 2015. And the allegation that has been leveled against you is that you are disgruntled.
Oh, not at all. See, I started my sport. I moved to the United States in 2003, and I did my fellowship and training in pediatrics and neonatal medicine, and I was comfortably placed as a medical doctor there. So 2010, when the Anna Andolan, India Against Corruption started, I started participating in that. And then on my own will, thinking that India will see Vyavastha Parivartana, overhaul of the system, I joined Aam Aadmi Party. I and many people like us joined the Aam Aadmi Party thinking that, they will really bring some change in the system. But in 2014, when Arvind was visiting Columbia University, so that time this meeting took place.
You were present?
Absolutely, I was there, but I was not part of the closed door meeting.
So there was a closed door meeting back in 2014?
Yes, there
Who was present in the meeting?
It is very difficult for me, it's 10 years now.
So how exactly would anyone accept the allegations that have been leveled by you and your colleague Ashu Mongia?
See, I have been saying that, no, he's not my colleague, first of all. Let me explain this.
The complaint makes a mention of the fact that not only just yours, but Ashu Mongia too has leveled some charges. So hence I'm asking you this question. If you were not present, if you were not an eyewitness to that very meeting, how exactly are we to accept that Arvind Kejriwal did actually meet Khalistani leaders?
There was a closed door meeting. I was not taken into that meeting. So there were a couple of meetings where I was present. But I don't know who was sitting in those meetings. This is 10 years now. Very difficult to recollect. But then after that, the meeting, like the address, he addressed the audience, the congregation there. Then there was a closed door meeting and I was not there. He was hushed into that.
So who else was there? Which Khalistani leader are you referring to?
See, it is, as I said, it is almost 10 years now. Very difficult to recollect. And people are sitting there. It's very difficult to...
So on what basis can an NIA investigation be ordered by the Lieutenant Governor? Because the Lieutenant Governor of Delhi is relying on the evidence that has been provided by you and Ashu Mongia, who's going to join us in the studio in a short while from now. We'll also take that question to him. But on what basis would anyone believe that Arvind Kejriwal had a meeting? If it's a closed door meeting, you were not eyewitness to it, how are we supposed to believe that?
So first of all, like as I stated, circumstantial evidence points, if you look at the trajectory of Aam Aadmi Party, Arvind Kejriwal has always been hobnobbing with Khalistani, that concept. He has never critically announced that he
that's being analytical.
That is one thing. That is one thing. Second is that when we came into power, when I was a part of Aam Aadmi Party in 2015, as soon as we came into power, Arvind, Sanjay Singh and one of the closest friend of his, I was the NRI co-convener of NRI cell, but I was never asked to go to Canada. I'm sitting in the US, but I have never been asked to go and attend any meeting in Canada. But who is going from India? Sanjay Singh and a close friend of him, who is a journalist and part of the Aam Aadmi Party at that point. So these are the things which need explanation. And in that meeting, and allegation I did not make. The terrorist Panun made the allegation that they have been paid.
He could make any allegation that he likes. Gurpatwant Singh Pannu is someone that one shouldn't actually believe in anything, because all that he cares about is his own self-interest. So how do we really believe someone whose only single point agenda is to break India? Are we now going to take any evidence from a man called Gurpatwant Singh Pannu?
Good. So has Pannu, whose only agenda, as you said, is to break India, has he made any allegation on any political party? There are more than 4,100 political parties in India. Has he made any allegation on any political party? No. And second is that when he's categorically stating, I'm not saying that you believe him. What I'm stating is that it should be investigated. It must be investigated. Because why Sanjay Singh was going to Canada again and again? Why that journalist?
That could be for anything.
Of course. But the point is that Canada is the hotbed of terrorism, Khalistani terrorism on the earth.
Right.
Canada is the only place. And then there are reports in the media that Khalistani sport has been getting in for
Dr.
the
Munish, I just wanted to stay on with us, as we are also joined in by Ashu Mongia. He's also the other complainant in this particular case. Ashu Mongia, we've gone through your complaint. Now, in this complaint, you say that $16 million, आप कहते हैं कि $16 million आम आदमी पार्टी को मिला है.
जी.
आपके पास क्या सबूत है? क्योंकि इस पूरे दस्तावेज से कहीं पर ये नहीं पता चल रहा है कि आखिरकार आप जो दावा कर रहे हैं वो कहां से आ रहा है.
मैंने जो कंप्लेंट दिया है, मैंने उसके साथ में एक पेन ड्राइव दिया है, जिस पेन ड्राइव के अंदर में वीडियो है जिसमें गुरपतवंत सिंह पन्नू खुद एडमिट कर रहे हैं कि हम लोगों ने उनको इतना पैसा दिया, $16 मिलियन जो पे किया है आम आदमी पार्टी को. जब भगवंत मान और अरविंद केजरीवाल उनको मिले भी हैं, वहाँ जब पेमेंट दी है. आप एक
सवाल मैं वापस ये कर रहा हूँ, क्योंकि डॉक्टर मुनीश को भी मैंने ये सवाल किया है
जी.
आखिरकार आप ये कह रहे हैं कि गुरपतवंत सिंह पन्नून के वीडियो के तहत आप एक दावा कर रहे हैं कि एक मुख्यमंत्री को खालिस्तानी लिंक्स है, इसके अलावा आपके पास कोई एविडेंस नहीं है.
आप मुझे एक चीज बताएं, मुख्यमंत्री के खालिस्तानी लिंक है. अभी राघव चड्ढा की कुछ स्नैप्स आई थी, परिणीति चोपड़ा जो ये लोग गए हुए हैं बाहर, आई का बोलने के जी
आप कहते हैं कि पेन ड्राइव है, पर पेन ड्राइव में क्या है?
पेन ड्राइव के अंदर तो अभी देखिए, मैं हर चीज को तो खोल के नहीं दूंगा, वहां पर अभी एनआईए जांच.
पर आप कह रहे हैं कि गुरपतवंत सिंह पन्नू के अलावा आपके पास एविडेंस है.
आप मुझे एक चीज बताएं, अभी तक इंडिया की कौन सी पॉलिटिकल पार्टी ने सिर्फ आम आदमी पार्टी को अरविंद केजरीवाल के अपने लेटर हेड पे, चीफ मिनिस्टर दिल्ली के लेटर हेड पे साइन करके राष्ट्रपति को जो लेटर भेजा गया भुल्लर को छोड़ने के लिए कि भुल्लर को रिलीज,
भुल्लर की बात अगर आप करते हैं, भुल्लर की वही पिटीशन को लेकर शिरोमणि अकाली दल ने आम आदमी पार्टी के मुख्यमंत्री केजरीवाल पर आरोप लगाया था कि रोकने की कोशिश की जा रही थी. साथ ही साथ उनमें कई और भी जो प्रेजेंट टर्म कर रहे थे, उसमें भी कई और लोग थे, अथॉरिटी में कुछ और लोग थे, उन्होंने रोकने की कोशिश की भुल्लर की रिलीज को लेकर. तो आप कैसे कह सकते हैं कि भुल्लर की रिलीज के लिए वो मांग कर रहे थे?
उनका लेटर है ना अरविंद केजरीवाल का, वो तो प्रूफ है. और एलजी साहब के पास भी लेटर है, बाकायदा मीडिया में एलजी साहब ने वो लेटर दिखा दिया हुआ है, आया हुआ है मीडिया में, पब्लिक डोमेन में वो लेटर रहेगा कि जो लेटर दिया गया केजरीवाल के थ्रू किसी और पार्टी ने दी. अब भी आप देख लो, हमारे इंडिया में इतनी पॉलिटिकल पार्टी है, किसी ने नहीं दिया. इवन कांग्रेस ने भी नहीं दिया हुआ, जिसके लिए ये लोग बोलते थे. शीला दीक्षित के लिए अरविंद केजरीवाल बोलते थे, इतने बड़े बड़े डायलॉग बोलते थे, मैं लोकपाल लाऊंगा, भ्रष्ट रह गया, भ्रष्ट है. तो उनके पास गोद में बैठ के उन्होंने भी नहीं दिया वो लेटर टेररिस्ट को छोड़ने के लिए. तो सिर्फ अरविंद केजरीवाल ने दिया लेटर. और अरविंद केजरीवाल ने लेटर दिया। अरविंद केजरीवाल, आप एक चीज बताओ, यही शराब घोटाले में भी यही सब चल रहा है उनका।
ये चलिए, आप ये कह रहे हैं शराब घोटाले के लिए, बट हम सवाल ये करना चाहेंगे,
बिल्कुल।
Munish, I want to bring back the focus on this entire thing, because here you also make a mention of the fact that there was certain substantial financial backing that the Aam Aadmi Party has received, and you are, after all, a member. You were a member of the Aam Aadmi Party. What financial backing are you talking about?
See, when when Aam Aadmi Party was formed, there was a significant outpouring of sympathy, support as well as financial aid.
You were there in US at that point.
Yes, I was in the US.
And what was your role?
There was significant amount of donations coming in.
From
Not
where?
From the US, Canada and so many other countries. People across the globe were donating to Aam Aadmi Party. And the significant difference, like when, as you mentioned that, when I was suspended, my only grouse was that why we are deviating from the principle of transparency, financial transparency. Because Aam Aadmi Party still claims that each and every donation, each and every penny donated is shown in the public domain. But then in 2015, Aam Aadmi Party withdrew that list. It hid that, the list of donors from the website. And that is where the friction started. I said we are...
You're saying there was a deliberate attempt to hide where the money was coming from? Who exactly was paying the Aam Aadmi Party?
Without any doubt.
Where did the instructions come from?
Arvind himself decided this.
So was there a direct conversation between you and Arvind Kejriwal?
No, not on this.
Then how do we believe you?
No, the point is that a party which claims that we will show each...
Dr. Munish, you need to understand this.
Yeah.
You are making a sensational claim. You are saying that a national party like the Aam Aadmi Party was deliberately hiding where the money was coming from.
Right.
And you were aware of it because you were a member of it and you were in United States of America. You were responsible for the collection of the money.
Yes.
Then in that case, who gave you the instruction not to reveal the names?
What I am saying is that whatever donations were coming, they were coming to Aam Aadmi Party, not to me. And that then I was not channelizing it. Aam Aadmi Party, that means Arvind Kejriwal decided to hide the donations, not me. That is the point. Aam Aadmi Party stated in its beginning, its inception, that we will show each and every penny donated. And then out of a sudden in 2015, after coming to the power, they decide that we will hide the donation list. And that point, because we were in power and so much support was coming from Canada also. And then the leaders from here were going to Canada. So if you if you collect all these points together, you will see some sense in this.
Who exactly were you in touch with in the Aam Aadmi Party? And if at all you had a grouse, did you air it?
Of course, I did. I wrote letters to Arvind Kejriwal. I tried calling him. He did not answer all these pointers. And then we went to Anna Hazarezi, and then we started. We, the volunteers of Aam Aadmi Party, started Chanda Bandh Satyagraha. No list, no donation. That means if you don't show the list, we won't donate to you. This was the outcome of that. Aam Aadmi Party deliberated hid the donation list so that they can. And another thing, Sean, the onus of proving or showing the transparency lies with them, not with me. They decided to hide the donation list. So they are accountable and they are answerable to that, not me.
आशु जी, आपके ऊपर सवाल ये उठाया जा रहा है कि आखिरकार आप बीजेपी के लिए काम कर रहे हैं, और इसलिए सवाल इसलिए भी आप कर रहे हैं क्योंकि आपके पास कोई ठोस सबूत नहीं है। आप गुरपतवंत सिंह पन्नून के कहने पर कि एक वीडियो जो सोशल मीडिया में कई महीनों से है, उसको लेकर इलेक्शन के बीचों बीच आप एक सोशल मीडिया पे लगाया हुआ एक वीडियो एक ऐसे इंसान के ऊपर जिसके खिलाफ भाजपा की सरकार ने कई सारे आरोप लगाया है, केसेस चल रही गुरपतवंत सिंह पन्नू के, उनके ही ऊपर, उनके भरोसे पे आप एक कंप्लेंट फाइल कर रहे हैं।
आप कुमार विश्वास भी इसी पार्टी से थे। कुमार विश्वास ने भी ये खालिस्तान वाला इशू उठाया था। आप आज भी यूट्यूब पे कुमार विश्वास का चेक कर लीजिए, आज भी वीडियोस अवेलेबल है जो खालिस्तान वाले एपिसोड पे अरविंद केजरीवाल पे उन्होंने उठाया था। पहली बात। दूसरी बात रही कि अब मेरे पास अगर ठोस सबूत नहीं है तो वो एनआईए जांच होगी, प्रूव हो जाएगा। मैं सबूत मेरे पास है या नहीं है, वो कोर्ट के अंदर में हम लोग खड़े हैं, हम लोग भाग नहीं रहे। एक चीज। दूसरी चीज, अगर अरविंद केजरीवाल या इनके
आप भाजपा के कहने पर नहीं कर रहे,
ये कह रहे हैं कि मैं भारतीय जनता पार्टी
से, आप भाजपा के कहने पर नहीं कर रहे, क्या ये आप भाजपा,
मेरा अपना संगठन है, मुझे आप एक चीज बताइए, अरविंद केजरीवाल के एक क्या बहुत सारे एपिसोड्स हैं जिनके ऊपर में धीरे धीरे मामले खुलेंगे हम लोग तो, और फिर सिर्फ अरविंद केजरीवाल के कई जगह पे हम लोग कंप्लेनेंट है, तो उसमें ये थोड़ी है कि सिर्फ भाजपा के कहने पे कर रहे हैं और भारतीय
ये वीडियो
हम लोग एजेंट नहीं है।
ये वीडियो नई नहीं है, पुरानी वीडियो है।
एक सेकंड,
तो आज आप क्यों फाइल कर रहे हैं?
आप, मैंने आज नहीं किया हुआ, मैंने 1 अप्रैल को फाइल किया हुआ है कंप्लेंट, और जब मेरे पास आया है, जब मैं देख रहा हूं सामने में, मैं तो उसी समय करूंगा। अगर मेरी नॉलेज में आज आप कोई नया इंसिडेंट दे दो या कोई भी दो, चाहे वो किसी का भी है, लेकिन मेरी नॉलेज में आज आ रहा है तो मैं तो आज दूंगा कंप्लेंट।
मैं वापस आपसे पूछना चाहूंगा, दोनों से पूछना चाहूंगा। So you both are basically leveling an allegation against a sitting chief minister of receiving funds from Khalistani groups based on just one man called Gurpatwant Singh Pannu. Yes or no?
What I simply stated is that when this allegation came out, in last 10 years,
So yes or no? Are you only basing it on this, or you have something more to it?
Something more.
And you are willing to give it to the court,
Absolutely.
to the NIA?
Without any doubt.
You are still not revealing the fact. What is that evidence that
It's
you're
very
talking
difficult at this point, but the point is that.
about? You said you're not being able to recollect.
Yes.
Then
Yes.
how are you essentially saying
See,
that you have
if-
something more to do?
Yes, if I am shown the evidence, then I can say, yes, this is true or false. The point is that 10 years back, I met some random people. I did not know that whom I am going to meet. They were present there in the meeting, which I did not recognize. And also, it's very difficult to recollect. But if someone shows me, okay, can you identify this person? And then if I know that, okay, this person is this now, yes.
आशु जी, आप पर भी ये सवाल कर रहा हूँ वापस।
हम लोग
सिर्फ गुरपतवंत पन्नू के कहने पर आप ये आरोप लगा रहे हैं, आपके पास कुछ और नहीं है?
बिल्कुल मिलेगा, कोर्ट में देंगे। और एक चीज और, मैं आपसे एक क्वेश्चन पूछता हूं आज, मुझे आप एक चीज बताइए, हम लोग, ये देश चलेगा संविधान के मुताबिक, हम लोग चल रहे हैं हमारे संविधान के लिए, संविधान के मुताबिक। हमारे देश के संविधान में आप एक चीज बता दीजिए, किसने सीएम को पावर दी थी कि एक टेररिस्ट को छोड़ने के लिए, कि टेररिस्ट के लिए?
पर वही मैं उसी पे आपको कह रहा हूँ कि शिरोमणि अकाली दल तो कहते हैं कि वही शिरोमणि अकाली दल वही आरोप लगा रहे कि अरविंद केजरीवाल ने रोक दिया था, देवेंद्र भुल्लर की रिलीज को रोकने के पीछे सिर्फ अरविंद केजरीवाल का हाथ है।
और वो जो लेटर अरविंद केजरीवाल ने दिया है राष्ट्रपति को, वो लेटर गलत है? आप मुझे ये बता दीजिए, राष्ट्रपति के पास जो राष्ट्रपति भवन में लेटर गया वो गलत है? अरविंद केजरीवाल का जो ये है ना, मींस डबल स्टैंडर्ड वाला काम, वो सही नहीं है कि पब्लिक को कुछ और दिखाना, इधर कुछ और दिखाना। राष्ट्रपति के पास आप एक लेटर भेज रहे हो, वो लेटर तो ऐसे नहीं हैगा कि किसी ने, कोई भी बच्चा आया, उन्हें सीएम का लेटर बनाया, सीएम के लेटर हेड पे अरविंद केजरीवाल के साइन किया और राष्ट्रपति को भेज दिया, ये तो नहीं है।
Seeking clemency for a terrorist does not make any sense for a political party which is bound to the constitution.
Well, thank you very much, Dr. Bunesh and Ashu Monge, for joining us on Republic TV. Remember, whether at all this is going to stand the scrutiny of the court or not is something that one will have to wait and watch, keeping in mind that the case has already been forwarded to the National Investigation Agency and the Ministry of Home Affairs. That's all that we could pack in this edition of This Is Exclusive. We'll be back with more exclusive news tomorrow at the same time.